And we're rolling.
Okay, so I'm going to pick on you.
Okay.
We just heard from Xangati. Clearly,
this is for the world.
This is for the world.
Okay, thank
now,
you.
But this is your honest opinion. If we keep the door closed, this is your honest opinion about what you just heard, as long as you don't mind the world hearing it. Basically, we're going to just talk about it a little bit. You know, think about what you heard. Tell us what you heard. Tell us what you think. That's it.
Yep.
Got it?
Yep.
So maybe you can start by just telling us roughly, you know, set the stage. What is this all about? What is Xangati?
This is all about automating. It's the first step in basically creating DRS top to bottom for your entire data center, in my mind. This is automating placement of virtual machine. It's giving you the information so that you can automatically manage capacity planning, react to performance problems as they're happening. Right now, it's just this pretty dashboard, and that's cool. And a person can use this data, consume it, and then fix things quickly. But where this will go, the next logical step is putting orchestration behind this, putting rules in place that would say, okay, if this alert happens, I'm going to move VMs out of this cluster into another cluster, or right size a VM, whatever it may be. Not something maybe you'll see or care about in small infrastructures, but large enterprises and telcos and cloud providers, this is what's going to allow you to have one admin manage, 10,000 boxes. So
do you see Xangati developing this internally, or do you expect them to partner or even be consumed by somebody that would give them the horsepower on the back end to drive this software to do that?
I don't know. I think they could do both. They should do both, right?
Right.
They should create a compelling product. One, just to get it out there, maybe get other people thinking about it. But they should also open up APIs to this, so that other people could consume it and then act on it if they want to make a better mousetrap. But they get both ends of the. They can make money and maybe sell the API or not even sell the API, right? Just.
See, I don't see it as a automation tool at all. I don't.
It's not.
Think they'll ever go there. I think
it's the
mainly.
First piece, though.
Yeah, it's monitoring, it's reporting, troubleshooting. It's a real key one where you can get deeper exposure into what's going on and the correlation between certain statistics and events and stats and that. I think is really what it's focused on. And to do something like the automation, I think would make it kind of compete with the stuff that's already built into vSphere and that's already there that may not do everything today that we'd want it to do, but at some point probably will.
Someone wrote a post, I think it was Scott Drummond's, about how there isn't someone out there today creating DRS. They're not creating a better DRS.
For storage and for
VMware is not
right,
publishing their algorithm for DRS, right? They don't tell you how they do the magic.
What is DRS?
Right. They won't, right?
Resource schedule. It basically moves VMs around based balances.
DRS examines what's going on in your storage or your V environment
But
and says, I need to move this
they
on.
don't have DRS for the entire data stream.
Right.
And they're probably working on it. I mean, but as far as I can tell, they're working on making clusters bigger, so that you can have one cluster for your entire data center maybe. That's a long ways off. But until you get there, I think there's a huge space for a company like this to come in and give you that first intelligence to be able to make decisions to balance between host groups and whatnot.
Yeah, they're definitely doing something unique that no other vendor is really doing, which is, I judge for the best of VMworld is why we picked it, as our winner or finalist, is because they are doing something unique. Other vendors are taking performance data and that, but not really going to the level and the depth that these guys are. So I think they definitely got a unique product that you had even said that, maybe they can APIs so people can hook
but is
into
it
that.
compelling? See, I heard you say that it's pretty pictures.
It gives you information that nobody else can give you.
Yeah.
There is no other product which gives you a full picture to say that this VM was caused. There was a spike because the storage was slow. There was another 5 VMs hogging the CPU at the same time. There's nothing can give you that.
And the
that I know of.
DVR feature is a really neat feature where you can actually record based on either events that happen or whenever you want to get information and gather what's going on in your environment at certain points in time. So
if you look at historical products that have been aggregations of data streams that give you a Gestalt picture of your network, they're not necessarily relying on just SNMP or just reporting from VMware. They give you capability to act as a force multiplier, because now you don't have to have this dedicated staff ferreting out problems from users and trying to interrogate them for issues. you can get these data streams and replay them, and you, as an admin, can look at it and say, well, now I can see what's going on because, like he was saying in his example, they put a video up on a virtual server, and when everybody clicked on the video at once, the HD streams going out to 30 people at once hammered the CPU on the entire ESX box. Well, you know, how long would it take you to find that if you didn't have the ability to see the big picture from
Right.
this? And so by giving everyone the information they need, you know, Cisco Mars was a similar networking focused appliance that did the exact same thing. It correlated events from all over the place to show you what was going on, not necessarily making you dig that information out for yourself. And that's where the value in this lies, is it's almost like a command center or you know, dashboard's an overused word. It gives you the ability to see all the information you can find at once in one pane of glass, basically.
Right.
Seems a lot less cumbersome. I mean, on the network side, Mars is a big security aggregator, but you can go out and companies like NetScout will give you the actual packet captures and record your network, but you got to put boxes all over the place, and it's horribly expensive. And then it's really just a network person looks at it and goes, okay, your problem is here. Whereas this, you know, the wonderful thing about the virtualization piece is it can really see a whole lot more than just, you know, one little slice of
One silo, as it
one
were.
little world.